Alright, I am just starting a stream right now, and I'm really bad at it. So, this is like the second one, and hopefully it comes out okay. So, yeah, I've just been like trying this stuff. I've got no idea how this works software-wise and all that kind of stuff. I just figured I'd turn it on and go for it. So, first couple tries, I actually deleted the video that it pumps out later because it wasn't good. So I was using like the monitor or camera on the monitor, and it's all dark and blurry, and the audio was all glitchy, and I got a little webcam with a mic, so I'm using that for my speaking because I will perpetually forget to turn my regular vocal mic on to talk. But anyway, kind of like yesterday, I was sitting around, came up with some MIDI stuff, and just decided I was going to import it here and use it. So that's what I'm doing. Gotta clean this up. I just imported it right now. So I've got a drum loop going, and then I've got this guitar MIDI stuff that I wrote in. I think I gotta halftime this drum loop. Let me see here, because I've got this at a pretty fast tempo. Let it load. That's good. That'll just keep time for me until I get to the drums. Alright, so yeah, I just wanted to start doing these because why not? So yeah, I come out here every morning and I write a song, and I usually just do that, record a few videos of myself playing each part, and then I put it all together and upload it. But this way you can see how I'm kind of doing it. It's not going to be the most exciting live stream you've ever seen if you're signing on, but it's just me writing music. That's it. Okay. So, let me figure out what I want to play on here, because I don't think I'm going to play the MIDI part. Just kind of be too redundant anyway. So probably just gonna go. Yeah, do that while it's hitting the E chord. What's this doing exactly? So it's gonna be. Gotta get used to that. It's alright, and then there's like a part B of this, which I guess is the verse. Chorus is E, C, I think I did A, D. Yeah, just an E minor chord progression here. I do transpose it up to G minor when I get to where I'm going to do a guitar solo section, so I got to remember that. It'd just be that. Okay. I guess I could try and like make my way through the whole song. Could probably pull it off. The verse intro is going to throw me off because I got to get used to where that changes. So, you know what? Let me do that 1 or 2 times. Alright, I think I got it. So I'm just going to start tracking. Here we go. I'm going to forget this every time I start a live thing, because I'm like, oh, there's a camera on. I got to turn my usual camera on, not the webcam. Okay, now I'm going. Came in too early. should be easy, but my brain isn't accepting it. Play the chords backwards. Dude, seriously? Ugh, I'm so sloppy on this part. What the heck? All right. So I've got one guitar part down, a couple MIDI tracks. Hey, I saw some people actually signed on today. I'm new to this streaming thing, so if this is absolutely terrible, just ignore that. 'Cause yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing with this software. I should probably look up tutorials and stuff, but I'm just kind of like, I'll just press buttons and figure it out type, you know? So yeah, here we are. Anyway, there's a guitar part down. It's not very complicated. It kind of sounds like bleh right now because I'm just using the basic amp modeling thing I turn on. So let me do some fancy things here. Alright, pitch. Let's go thicken. I'm just going to full bore drop this sucker a whole octave. Lots of high end. That was too much. Presence, turn the master output down because it's going to make it too spiky in the volume. Yeah. That kind of sounds like crap right now on its own, but you know. Alright, what I think I want to do, I'm going to open up automation and let me see here. Alright, it's just 2 measures, that's easy. So I'm just going to tap the whammy. I've got my Logic set to like just show me the automation for whatever I click on. I don't even know how to tell you to do that. I just watched someone else do it and I was like, oh, cool. And then I copied the settings. Alright, so what I'm going to do is this whole thing, 1, 2, 3, 4 measures, yeah. Right here to here. A super micro zoom in. I think I only need, no, I do need 2 controls because it's going to get a little bit before the bar line, and what I'm going to do is ratchet this sucker up like 2 octaves. Alright, let's see. That sounds weird, but in the mix, it'll just be like a thing where it pings your ear. Could technically also turn the thicken knob off. Yeah, you know what? That might be a good idea. Let me try that and just get super far up there with it. Alright, this one go a little bit after. This one will go a little bit before the bar line. Just kind of mimic me hitting a whammy pedal or something. Alright, and then I should just be able to plop that down. Now one goes up, the other goes down. Alright, that sounds bizarre right now, but when I get some more guitars on here, it should be good. Okay, so can I just select all these? I don't, that didn't work. No. 1, 2, there we go. At least got that. Can I not copy both? Guess not. No one wants to do one field. Alright, fine. I only got one more verse anyway where it does this, so who cares, right? What the heck's going on here? Where's that only showing? Did I do something? Where the heck's the other one? Show me this, dude. Okay. I don't remember turning that off, but okay. Alright. Oh, for some reason it like shows you only one. Whatever. Hey, I'm seeing the comments, and to the one guy that's asking about the pickups, I actually used to use humbuckers a lot, but I weirdly find the lower tuning stuff works better with a single coil. Reason being, I cut so much low end, and this just does it for me, that I don't really want the thicker tone. Like, the lower tuning I go, the worse it sounds if I've got low end on there. Like, my low cuts are ridiculous, and actually I'm about to do it now. So I got 156. I'm even going to go lower because I dropped it a full octave. Yeah, once I get the mids in there and the highs, the bass guitar fills out the low ends. I don't even want that on there. Same goes for the MIDI guitar. I got a shocking amount cut off on the low end. Alright, that sounds ridiculous right now. Let me see if I can layer that thing. So 20. I'm going to change this out for a thaw amp because I've already got a clean MIDI guitar going. Pedal down an octave. Yeah. Low cut, mids, highs. There. Winter. Okay, that's good. Alright, this is going to be a dumb overdub, just reinforcing chords. Forgot that was quick there. Do I want to do that or... I do like a rhythmic thing. Something like that. That sounds good. Okay. So there's that, and then I'm going to just piece this part together. So C and A throughout the rest of the verse. Yeah, I guess I'll just play this. Nice. Alright, so that's part A and B of the verse, and I like to color code so I know where the heck I am later. Alright, the chorus, I guess I'll just, I'm not going to do anything fancy on this particular dub. Yeah, all right. I love the sound of that thaw amp. Plugin is awesome. All right, so that's going to be the guitar solo, so I'm going to leave that, I think. Yeah, the MIDI's taking up a lot of room now already. I don't know. Maybe I could. I'll just do very barely anything and I'll automate it down. Because, I don't know, I'm undecided. Got a lot of left end information on there, but not right. You know what? Can't hurt to try it. It's not exactly like I'm going to do anything crazy hard. I played the wrong note, but whatever. I played the right one on the first part. Let me listen to it. Okay, it does sound... I think I'll keep that. It sounds more balanced. I'm doing a lot of just root note things there, but what I'm doing is I'm really digging in, getting pinch harmonics. Kind of like that. It just sounds really cool in the mix. Copy, paste, boom. So there. That should about fill it in. So I think I'm going to also throw an effect on this. Just something, I'll just use a Logic plugin. Let's go with Stereo Flanger. trim some of the high end off that. Okay. Cool, so left side. So I got an E. I'm going to do what I just did. Let me get this really super. Leave that up for now just so I can hear it. I might piece this together so it'll be like. Alright. I'm going to utilize my pedal if I do what I think I might. You know what? Actually do this with a capo instead. Go analog. Alright, so I'm just going to do each chord just so I can really get a clean palm mute thing there with each note. Alright, so there's E, split, C, that'll work. I have to actually play. Alright, this is going to be a process. D, that sounds cheesy. Yeah, just go back to C. Okay. I missed one, but yeah, it sounds fine there. That's it. And then I've got one more chord. This one I just get an A string. Same thing as the C except for the A in the root. Alright, there we go. I could have probably played that if I figured it out another way, but that's just really clean and I can palm mute everything without trying. A lot for a subtle thing in the mix, but this stuff matters. Alright, minus 11 is probably good. Alright, so here, I'm not going to recreate that whole nonsense. I'm just going to do something else, but let's try something like that. I'll take it. Alright, let's see. Maybe I'll loop this just to keep hearing it. Sounds really cool. I like it when it jumps up like dynamically into the chorus quite a bit, so that's good. Okay, I'm gonna just grab this, plop it on the other choruses, and there we are. I think that's it. I'm not going to use acoustic today. Delete that right now. I guess it's guitar solo time. Alright, so this part is actually in G minor because I did a key change, so let's see. I just improvise my guitar solos. There's 0% chance I'm ever going to recreate one because I'm just going, okay, I'm in this key, and I hit a bunch of notes in that key and call it a day. It's just muscle memory carrying me around. Let me see here. Just hit that. Kind of pick notes in both keys to start. What's that big loud pop at the beginning? I'm going to delete that because that's going to mess up my gain staging here. I like the first one better, but I had that big thing in the beginning. Damn it. Tried to go harmonic minor, sounds like crap. Alright, come on, did it. That works. Let it go to the end because if I decide I want to, well, let me boost this a little. There we go. That's why I didn't want that pop in the middle. Would have negated that gain boost because it's like only going to go so far. Anyway, did the end because I can automate that down if I decide to double the chorus, or if I decide it's an outro solo, I'll just keep it where it is. So there we go. Took a couple takes, but I got that. Alright, so I'm hearing that I probably want to just turn a few things down here. So do that and this, and I should just be able to copy paste this right to every other track. So, oh no, I can't, they're all different. Well, I can do them. Actually, I can just do these two guitars, that should work. Why is that not selecting? What is happening? My keyboard is being weird. Could you cooperate? Why? There it goes. I had this problem the other day. My shift key is like not working right. It keeps like going crazy on me. Okay. So I'm just gonna paste that here. Let me see if that makes enough difference so I can hear the solo better. That helped. A little bit. That's all it takes. Okay. I'm going to put something on the right side to play along with that weird part. So, what was I playing? That. I'm trying to harmonize it. Can't even hear it. Forget it. I'm gonna add too much if I do that. Alright, so I need a bass guitar part. This can go. Alright, yeah, I'll grab my bass guitar. Be about 5 seconds. Just gotta grab it off the wall. I don't even have to get up, my chair rolls. Okay, so let's see. Pick the track, get this thing in tune, and I'll be good to go. So happy I bought this thing. Student model cheap bass guitar, and it plays, sounds great. Check it in a bit. I'm going to figure out what I want to play. I guess I could just... just ride the low notes. Forgot about that being faster there, but okay. Let's see. Just a stupid low there. Alright. One more check. A little flat. pick here and get more sine wave, but I'm in tune. Here I go, right? Solo. Okay, don't forget the key change and this little fast C to A part, and I should be good. Why do I keep thinking that's G? Ah, stupid. Still messed it up. All right. Did the same thing in G as I did in E. Freaking went to the wrong chord. Alright, I think this works though. I'm just getting the hang of it, so this time should be the final cut. There we go, bass. Kept trying to play the wrong chord. Like in E, B, E, C, A, D, and I kept wanting to hit G instead of A. It doesn't sound too great when the other parts are playing A. Alright, so put this back. Probably I'll do the vocals before I do the drums because it just makes more sense with the streaming, because usually I do it the other way around, but just because of what I gotta like change over. I'll put this on the wall. Alright, so currently I am working with precisely 0 lyrics and 0 melody idea, so I think I wasn't, oh my gosh, I wasn't recording that whole bass part on the so I've got a camera over here. I think I wasn't recording. I guess I can check. Chances are slim, because I just, yeah, I'm smart like that. There you go. I gotta put this thing in playback mode. So I'm recording video simultaneously over here. Do I see a bass guitar? Oh, I do have it. Okay. I just don't remember turning it off. That's the thing. Well, anyway, I was saying I don't have a melody, nor do I have any lyrics, so I'm just gonna do that right now as I go. So first things first, I gotta get my headphones in and hear the thing. Let's see. So let's see, this is going to be super exciting footage, I guess, but I'm going to start just putting things in. Some water. Got some right behind me. Okay, so my speech is gonna get a bit quieter because I'm going to need to mute the camera mic and use the vocal mic, but it's just not gonna sound as loud. But I've got to do it for the vocals because the camera mic sounds like crap, and if I've got both on at once, it just has like an echo. Okay, and I've got to warm up, so forgive me if I sound like not so great at the start, because that's just always the case. It takes a few minutes for my voice to start working in the morning. Okay, so I'm gonna just switch this off. Make sure I'm on the right thing here. It's not cooperating. Alright, so that should have muted my speech, but hopefully you can still hear me. I'm going to turn the mic gain up as much as I possibly can without it getting weird on me and clipping and stuff. All right, so do I actually want to do this here or slide down. That works.
Go one way with the and accelerates.
Oh wait, okay. Pull me out. All right. Not really well thought out lyrics, but I usually do just plop stuff in and see what works. Okay, so I think I'll do a note and then a little scream. For the chorus, and what do I want to do here? You feel the All right, let's see. That fits. Cool. This is pretty sparse on the lyrics department, but it works. All right, there we go. I think that's good. Should I just track it? Might take a few false starts because I got to figure out what I want to do, and it's going to change as it goes because I'm just going to see what works. Probably do some ridiculous screams too because I just think they're fun. Here I go. Forgot to turn the camera on. Okay, need footage. Could live without the bass guitar, but vocals would be pretty stupid to forget. That was a wrong note and a half. Okay. changed it a little, and I like that better. I also stopped it because I just decided right about halfway through, I was like, if I butcher the chorus, I'm going to have to get rid of this again, and I don't want to. So, yeah. Okay, let me do a second verse. I'm going to do pretty similar lyrics. I usually like to do that, and then just modify the vocals a bit. That was a big scream the whole way through. Sure. All right. Here we go. Next up, chorus. I do. What did I sing? I don't even remember. Crap. I'm like second guessing it as I go. I gotta get a hang of it. All right, I crapped up the beginning, but the rest was okay, so uno mas. I'm missing that note. I gotta just do it different. Yeah, something like that. Okay. I'm not sure that was perfect, but let me listen to it. There, I'll do that. I'm gonna keep muting myself if I don't. I knew it. First note. I keep missing the first note. That's the most important one. Ugh, it's frustrating. Did I get it? Felt it. It was flat. Why am I doing that? I get stuck on things sometimes. I felt better. I don't know if it actually is, though. All right. Once I get one right, I kind of get the idea, and I'm good. Actually, I take that back. That was a little off. I'm gonna just, yeah, forget it. Tripped up on the words. Oh my gosh! Just stop false starting it. I kind of went off pitch there. Damn it.
Anytime the feeling's
All right, simple. Just don't do the falsetto. Then I can't do it off pitch because I'm out of air. Okay. I think that's it. Cool. Vocals done. Let me switch back to camera mic. Yeah, that should do it. I'm gonna temporarily mute these. Guitar solo is already muted. Don't want to mute anything else. I'm gonna do the drums, so I don't want to blast out the click because I just need enough info to know where I am. So oh, I double tapped it. Undo. So glad you can undo pretty much anything because I perpetually hit the wrong stuff when I'm doing something like this. Okay. Alright, so drums on the right track. They're working. So let me see here. This is all probably fine. Let me just listen to this with the click and see. Yeah, it's plenty. Okay. I am gonna go slide over to the drums and play some of those. Am I still in there? Yeah. Alright, I got it. Off time. Missing? What the? What's going on? Freaking piezo. That sucks. Alright, I had a loose wire in there. It was like, where's the snare? It was like kinda there. I think it was like half unplugged. Alright, so that's that. Let me close this app. It's called Logic Remote, by the way, if you need to hit record across the room without dragging your trackpad and mouse and all that stuff. It's kind of convenient. Alright, so I'm just gonna get this all configured here. Pull this in. Just gonna check the MIDI. Tell you the truth, I can actually turn this off low latency mode now, which would be nice. It'll sound better. Yeah. Alright, delete, delete. Those are absolutely not real hits because it just has those in sometimes with like stand vibration and whatnot. Alright. Functions, fix note length. Shrinking the note length value down, so it's just a quick hit. It's easy to see what's going on. Definitely quantize those first hits, set it right on. Alright. The symbol here is currently don't move. Okay, I gotta zoom in. Make sure I stay on the grid. Put that on. Yeah, opposite side symbol. Alright. Oops. I got this. Okay. I'm gonna quantize. Barely moved, but you know, I'll make it tight. Let me see how much this moves. Okay, I'm gonna do that because it's pretty close, but I just played a lot of eighth notes. Might as well make them on. We're talking like milliseconds here. But given that it's playing with MIDI guitars, that are in fact perfect, it's gonna be a little weird if the drums are off. What's this? Did I do a triplet there? Oh no. It's just, okay, that one was sloppy. Okay. Apparently I'm rushing. Not gonna touch those, that's fine. That's fine. Whoa. Not what I intended. I'm gonna leave a lot of those snare things alone. They'll sound really weird if I move them. Is that? No, no, don't do that. That is a balance. Where'd my cursor go? Not, I mean, it's right here now, but I lost sight of it for a bit. Damn it. That's a triple. Don't touch that. Damn, I keep doing that. That's all fine. Okay, good enough. Save. Yeah, now that kick hits exactly with the MIDI guitar. Okay. Vocals. Probably turn back on, turn this back on. Let me make sure the guitar solo is cutting through. With the bass and the drums added. That's fine. Vocals sound good. All right. I think I'm set. So, oh, I've got an extra track I didn't use. I'll delete this. Let me see if there's overlap, because if there's not on the vocals from verse to chorus, I might just slide them onto the same track just for ease. Let's see.
Hit it.
Okay, there's not there. No, got them all selected. So that's a plus. Okay, there's a little weird breath noise, but that can go. That's fine. I think it's even on the other. Whoa. That was an accident. I think that's on the other track. Okay, cool. So I can slide that up there. There's some stuff there, but that's probably me like breathing or something weird. Alright, and then the last chorus is definitely clear. Alright. That should do it. Now I can just use the fade tool and make these kind of blend together better. I don't know why, yeah, it's fine. Probably silence anyway. Yep. Cool. That's good. That's good. Alright. Yeah, that makes that easier. I don't have to deal with the extra tracks. Get this cut pretty immediately into the guitar solo, because it's gonna probably have weird noises on it too. I tend to like bump my mic and forget I'm in front of a mic and go and breathe. You don't hear it when I'm tracking, but once I throw the compressor on, it's gonna go super loud. I always punch the wrong button. I'm aiming for one thing and I hit the other. Alright.
Pull me out.
Let's see. What key is this in? It's all E minor except for the guitar solo, which is irrelevant for the purposes of what I'm about to do. Where is that? E minor. Can I get away with this? I kind of want to clear up. There's like a note in the second chorus, and I think one in the verses where I'm definitely a little off, and I just want to like clean it up without having to recut it. So I'm just going to use this. Can I get this sucker to do the whole thing? Probably not. Nope. Damn it. In theory that should work, but my computer's a little like low on resources at the moment with all the MIDI tracks, so it just didn't import the whole thing. Alright, gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Pull me out. Pull it down. Going far where the crowd has a steady descending sound rains us right now. Anytime you feel a gravity tugging you
Actually, it was a little bit in this spot in the first verse. Heard a couple little things. Most of it was okay though. A couple little things I'd probably recut, but I'm just gonna use this. Transfer for this chorus. Alright, that's good. So, oh yeah, there's where I went a little flat. I heard that. Alright, select all. Just gonna do that and nudge it. That's good. So, this, like, I'm just gonna spot check stuff here quick.
Pull me out. Pull it down. Going far where the crowd has a steady descent. Going far where the crowd has a steady descent. Sound rains us right now. Anytime you feel a gravity tugging you, sound rains has a steady descent. Sound rains us right now. Anytime you feel a gravity tugging you, pull me pull it down. Go away with the crowd. Anytime you feel the gravity tugging you, gravity.
Alright, I sang that in key, but I think it doesn't work over it. Wait, is that the... So that's the C, right? Yeah. That's why it sounds like crap. I had a weird scoop up to that note. Or is it this? Alright. Delete that little thing. Actually, I like running it through this for a dual purpose thing. Sometimes like the little pops and noises, I can just see them on here and delete it a little more precisely than I can just on the track. Alright, so I'm going to bounce that down onto a new track because I just don't want to keep that on and tax the system more. Alright, so there's that. I'm going to give it a little gain boost if it'll let me. It did. Okay. Then I'm going to run it through a couple things that I like to run my vocals through. So first off, I like to use, where are you? Baby audio, stereo, G major, C minor, G major, parallels, fine. Pick either one. No, none of that. So then I like to boost this. So this is adding, I can pick the note here, but it's adding a third. Just faintly on all of my vocals, so it's just kind of auto harmonizing. And I'm going to turn the mix down to like 25% there. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, and then to make them sound a bit nicer, well, actually they don't sound nice, they sound kind of harsh, but what am I looking for? Distortion, there it is. Stereo. This thing, clip distortion, you gotta set the frequency to match the voice and all that kind of stuff, but I'm just putting this up about 20% for the verse. I'll probably turn it up to 30 in the chorus, but and then a compressor. Alright, so I'm gonna hit latch, and what I'm gonna do is just go right through the song. I'm gonna turn both of these things up when I get to, oops, the chorus. Actually, get it up higher for that thing. That's it. Alright. Yeah, that just adds a nice polished sound to the vocals without much effort. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this loop across, throw on some automation to turn the whole thing down, beginning and end, just in case it glitches out on me and does weird things. You know what? How far out are the rest of these tracks? Okay, we'll just do this. That's good. All right. Okay, I am lately, I used to do this myself, but lately I'm lazy and I just turn this on because this is the Logic mastering assistant that just does it. And I want to get the stuff to like range for streaming and stuff, and this just auto sets it, and it's usually pretty spot on. Occasionally I'll have to adjust it, but rarely. And I actually think the clean setting, because you got 4 different mastering settings, I think that one is the best. It actually ironically sounds the quietest, but I think it sounds the best. So, that's it. If I want it louder, I can just boost it. I can adjust the EQ, stereo width and stuff, but if I play this, it's probably just going to sound good.
Pull me
Alright, there we go. That's a song. So, I gotta come up with a name for it. I'm just gonna look at the lyrics and do that. But yeah, I'm just gonna hit save right now. There we go. So, I'm just gonna end the stream pretty abruptly because I just got nothing else. But that's it. I'm gonna do these. I don't care if like 0 or 1 person or whatever is watching. I'm just gonna throw these up because I don't really care about gaining a huge audience or anything. I'm just like, you know what, I just want to do this, and I'm still just trying to convey the idea. Like, you want to do something, don't be afraid of it, just start, because I got 0 clue what the hell I'm doing when I'm streaming. So I'm just like, I got a few days in trying to figure out getting the right output settings so it doesn't look like potato quality and sound terrible. It doesn't sound great when I'm talking because I'm using the camera mic on the webcam, but I can't remember for my life to turn the mic on and off when I'm talking, so I'm just using it. But yeah, anyway, I think I got it looking okay. Everything, you know, is sort of working just enough so you can see what I'm doing, because like I'm just like, you know, I was like doing the whole writing recording thing, and that's good. I could like edit the video down and show you the process, but I feel like this way you just see literally everything. You can watch it through if you want. And I'm not like trying to hide anything. I put on MIDI stuff. I occasionally tune my vocals. Sometimes I'm like spot on for a day. I don't touch it. Sometimes the drums too. I'm not afraid to spot check though, you know, or move something. If I'm not using MIDI, I'm less likely to quantize the drums because the guitar is not perfectly in time anyway. But I feel like if I got the MIDI going bump, 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 if the kick drum's a little off, it sounds kind of stupid. So I do it to taste. I'm just writing music, composing, that sort of thing, so I'm not really here trying to show off or anything. I just want to write cool songs that I can literally just put on and listen to. I like to come out and make new stuff. I get bored listening to the same thing. I got people I went to school with and like they're still listening to the same music 20, 30 years later, and I'm like, I don't know, that sucks to me. I like to hear it every once in a while, but not ad nauseum all the time, so, you know. That's just me though. Okay, that's it. That's how I do it. If you're wondering how I do those screams, by the way, I'm not screaming. I will say that. I'm not a good teacher as far as like how to do vocal techniques, and I'm actually not even that good a singer. I just know to make those sounds. So a lot of the screaming I'm doing is actually an inhale scream. Fry scream. You go on the camera mic, you can probably hear how stupid that actually sounds, because if you do it in a vocal mic with a cardioid pickup pattern and it compresses it when you get close, it gives the illusion that it's a scream. On the camera, it probably just sounded like I just made a pterodactyl noise. And a lot of the high stuff I do, it's just falsetto with that same exact fry thing on top, and it kind of like gives the illusion of that, but I am at no point raising my voice above speaking level. It's actually usually quieter. So, anyway. I think that's it. I got a bunch of stuff to do today, including a dentist appointment, which is probably going to be awful. It always is. I hate the freaking pick. They're like, your gums are bleeding. I'm like, no crap, you're stabbing it with a metal implement. What do you think's going to happen? But, you know. Anyway, I'll be doing that. Fun. But I'll get the video up. I usually, can do that sometime. I record this around this time. Today I got up a little late. Sometimes I get up earlier. It just depends on the day. But I do this. I do stock music. I read a crap load of stock music. I've got tens of thousands, and yeah, you heard that correct. Stock music tracks that I sell on a website. So it's nice because I can just do that for myself. But it also sucks because like all the time I'm just constantly making stuff for that. Anyway. Alright, I'll shut up. That's the end of the stream.